Many years ago, epilepsy was one of many illnesses that were misunderstood. Is it demons? Is it the disease that Jesus healed that little boy of in the Bible? Is it a personality problem? Is it because of bad breeding? Or is it simply something that happens in the brain? The electrical signals getting skewed, a lightning storm contained in a very small place. The language has changed, as has the terminology for many illnesses, some for the good and some for the bad. Where are we now? Well, nowadays it's not exactly politically correct to say I am an epileptic. Instead, the proper language is I am a person with epilepsy. Mind you, one has to be very careful, but apparently person first language is helpful, and it's probably best not to be known by one's illness. In this day and age, you may walk past a person with an invisible illness every single day and never know it. But if you do actually know about it, what can you do? The problem is, in many states, that invisible illness can become visible very, very fast and very, very roughly. And in those states, the person is stuck. The person cannot understand what's going on, and all they know is that something's not quite right. Dangerous medications are still used that can have a host of side effects. One needs to be patient, one needs to know the illness, and one needs not to sweep it under the rug. One must understand this is not a personality problem, that it's not the person themselves, it's what they're dealing with. One must understand that pushing it under the rug hurts everyone, including the family of the person with epilepsy. This is what you can do. Plain and simple. Be loving. Be patient. Understand there's some things that a person with epilepsy cannot do, and that sometimes even going to the movies can be a bit painful due to strobe lights. That they may or may not have a seizure right in front of you, and this is what you can do. You can't stop them. Please don't hold them down. Don't slap them. Don't yell at them. But be there. Let them know that you're there. And after they're done, offer a pillow, offer a blanket, offer a drink if you can. Make sure that if it goes on longer than 5 minutes that you call 911 immediately. Make sure that you're there. And understand that sometimes even medical personnel can be very, very nasty. And what you need to do is keep on being there, because they need that one person there who understands and loves them and wants them to be healthy and wants to take care of them. Understand the next few days the person can and will talk like a drunk, walk like a drunk, and sometimes be a bit cranky beforehand. If you see symptoms such as a bit of more aggression than usual, someone who is fighting themselves and seemingly cannot control themselves no matter how hard they try, be patient and tell them, maybe it's time you lay down. Are you rested? Are you okay? Understand that what your voice may sound like is coming out of water to someone who's in the middle of throes. Whatever you do, do not judge, do not laugh at, do not mimic. Yes, it's apparently it's very, very, very funny to make motions that seem like jerks. It's not funny. However, jokes like, hey, how about a date night? You bring the strobe light, I'll bring the champagne. Will kill me every single time. I know, because I've used that one quite successfully myself. If your date has a date on a seizure, if your date has a seizure on a date, be there for them And if they're really embarrassed and feel like maybe it wasn't such a good thing and that maybe you're not going to try to talk to them again, surprise them. Give them a call and say, "Hey, how about a rain check? Coffee next week?" If you are the person who had a seizure on a date, understand that sometimes people are still laboring under delusions that it's a personality problem, and those people suck. If anyone makes fun of you for it, tell them off. And remember, everyone has something. We all have a syndrome nowadays.